It all started one of those days when I was on the Silver Lake Alumni Facebook site. Josh Dufresne had posted an eBay listing of a 1926 Broadview Camp for Girls handbook. For those of you who don't know, the camp we know as Silver Lake was Camp Easton for boys in the 1950s, but before that it started as Camp Broadview, a camp for up to 80 girls ages 8 to 16 in the 1920s to mid-30s. What was the camp like then? I had to find out, so I posted to Josh that I'd go ahead and buy the pamphlet and we would scan it. It arrived in the mail in perfect condition. It was like it had never been opened. As I flipped through, I saw a picture of what we know today as the Silver Lake Social Hall. It was brand new looking, but something struck me as different. Along with the open-air design, there was a full set of windows in the upper area, as if the social hall had, at one time, a second floor. I thought it was odd, and I stared at the picture for quite a while. Could there have been a second floor up there? I had never even heard rumors of such a thing at the camp. Could this be a forgotten history from Broadview Camp that even Camp Easton people didn't know about? Revisiting the photo an hour later, I finally read the caption below the image. The main house showing the outdoor dining and recreation hall with gymnasium above. Wow, that would seem impossible. Perhaps they wanted to build an upper floor but never did. This made no sense. And like many a Silver Laker, I looked over every inch of the social hall through the years. Myself nor anybody else I know ever saw anything that would lead one to believe that there was a second floor. So again, I started reading the booklet for more clues, and sure enough, there was a sentence that cemented the possibility of a mystery room even more. The large room over the dining room is a favorite playground in stormy weather. At last I had some proof, but what Silver Laker would believe me without actual photographic proof from the inside of the social hall? So I searched the brochure for at least one more clue. A clue that, without question, would help solve the mystery of the social hall's second floor. Just when I was about to give up, I saw this one photo. I'd glanced at it a few times going through the booklet, but this time I gave it a closer look. As I glanced at the corners of the picture, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. A fixed staircase going up where the current indoor is on the social hall. Then I saw the beams, the two beams that we normally see that support the balcony area of the social hall had been extended all the way out, and there were joists and floorboards visible in the picture. Solid proof that Silver Lake Social Hall once had a second floor. Why was it taken down? Nobody knows. It might have had something to do with the expansion of the social hall, and now they didn't need a second floor to spread out. It could have also been that nobody wanted to go up there during the hottest days of July and August. The social hall was built in the beginning of the 1920s, and the open-air design of the main floor was no doubt partially influenced by the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. Doctors in Boston and New York had discovered that exposure to fresh air decreased one's ability to get flu viruses. Open-air therapy also helped with people with pneumonia and tuberculosis, and the survival rates of the Spanish flu were 20 to 30% better with the open-air hospitals that were just sprouting up around that time. Prominent doctors from New York City either visited or had family members that were attending Broadview Camp. It's easy to imagine that sending your daughter away for the whole summer to a place much less crowded than New York City with open-air design for large groups could have been a selling point for the parents. Not to mention unbelievable views of Silver Lake from the deck of the main building. Broadview Camp for Girls closed its doors in the mid-1930s, and with that closure sealed the secrets of the upstairs mystery room in the social hall at Silver Lake Conference Center. It was only this small booklet from 1926 that became a window to the past, a time capsule of sorts on a building constructed over 100 years ago at a camp that is still growing strong. you.